Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to another top 10 list, and today I'm going to be doing my top 10 Lucio Fulci films. Now, when I made this list a while ago, I kind of thought about it, and I was like, well, Lucio Fulci's mostly known for his horror films. He has obviously dipped into other genres, like he's done spaghetti westerns, he's done, crime thrillers, even comedies. But to make this list a lot easier for me, because there is a couple of the other films from other genres that I really do love, I just stuck to his horror films and like horror / giallo thriller films, So basically all horror-esque type films. To make it a lot easier, I own about 30 Fulci films, so this worked out a lot better for me. But these are probably more known to people too, so. But anyways, I'll get right into this. And at number 10, and in my opinion, this is one of the most underrated Lucio Fulci films for a couple different reasons, I think. This is a film that was done later in his career, right towards the end of his career, actually. And it was also a film that was produced for TV in Italy. And I think those are two reasons why it kind of got overlooked. But in my opinion, it turned out really well. And that's The House of Clocks. I think this film's awesome. I think it has a really cool premise. It's just about a bunch of people that basically go to this house with these old people, and it's got this. It's about. I'm not really gonna get into the plot of this, but it's just got a really fucking cool premise, man. It's really cool, creepy with the clocks and shit. Basically, the people aren't what they seem and shit like that. But this one really not baffled me, but just kind of really surprised me when I first watched it, because I'd heard nothing but bad things about this one, and then the other one, The Sweet House of Horrors or whatever, that movie's shit. I'll admit that movie sucks, but he did two movies I think in the same year for Italian TV, and this one turned out really well in my opinion. I think it's very underrated and definitely one that needs to be checked out. So if you're a Fulci fan and you've never seen this one, give this one a shot. You may like it. So number 10, House of Clocks. And at number 9 is one that I've always loved. I love the premise of this film. I really like the idea when people, when films are produced like this. And that is Cat in the Brain. Now, Lucio Fulci plays himself in the film, and basically the premise of the film is him being kind of haunted by his past and his, the horrors of his films and shit like that. I think it's a really cool premise. I know a lot of people kind of shit on this one because it uses clips from other films, but in reality, that's kind of the whole point of the film, because he's playing himself, he's being haunted by his own film, so why not show the real clips, right? I think it's great. I think it's fun. It's really gory. It's just a fun watch. If you're a big Fulci fan, you don't even have to be a big Lucio Fulci fan to enjoy this one, in my opinion, but I don't know. I think it's fucking cool, man. Anyways, Cat in the Brain. Number 8 is kind of like a, it's a thriller kind of cultish. I don't know, this one's kind of hard to explain, but The Psychic. I think this one's really fucking cool. It's just basically about a girl that's being haunted by, these murders, then she starts to investigate them and stuff, and then shit starts going down. I think this is a really different type of film for Fulci to have done. But it worked, in my opinion. Really good visuals, good atmosphere. It's just it's a different one. It's just a fucking different film for Fulci, but I do highly recommend this one. If you've never seen this one, give this one a shot too. So, number 7 is an early 70s giallo. I'm just trying to find the year on this one. I believe it came out in... You know what? I hate when they don't have the actual year. I don't know. It's like 73 or something like that, but... Lizard in Woman's Skin. This one is fucking cool, man. Now, this one, I love the atmosphere. I love the whole psychedelic feel to it. It's a giallo, so it's got that mystery to it and shit like that. Very, very fucking cool film. I love this one. I'm not going to get into the whole plot of this because it'll take a little bit, but this one I fucking loved, man. I love the whole structure of this film. I think it's done very well, and I think Fulci did a really good job in his early giallos. So, but yeah, Lizard in Woman's Skin. Check that one out right there. So number 6 I'm on here, and we're gonna go back to the early 70s once again. I think this was made a year around the same time as Lizard Women's Skin. Don't Torture a Duckling. 1972, this one says. It's about a bunch of boys that are being murdered in the city, and, it's basically an investigation, and it's got a giallo feel to it. This one's really cool, man. I think this one's really well done. Another, different type of film for Fulci, but I think it just really works, Dario Argento quote on their superb giallo. I highly agree. It's just really well done. Once again, if you're a fan of Fulci, check this shit out. So we are into the top 5 here, and we're going to move on to basically the same time period of films. So number 5, City of the Living Dead. Zombie film from 1980. Zombie-ish film, I guess. Whatever you want to call it. I know some people don't really consider zombie. It's more supernatural kind of. I know this one's got different elements, but everybody knows City of the Living Dead. Great atmosphere, great fucking film, man. I could watch this one over and over again, like I can pretty much with all these films. But yeah, if you've never seen City of the Living Dead, definitely check it out. Great vibe, great atmosphere. Great gore, as obviously in a Fulci film. But yeah, City of the Living Dead, number 5. Number 4 is a film that I love, and it has one little thing. One little problem with the film, in my opinion, is the little kid's dubbing of his voice. I think it's absolutely fucking atrocious what they did with it. They probably could have got something or somebody better to do the dubbing for this, or even use the kid's real. I don't know. But House by the Cemetery, really cool fucking ghost story kind of deal about a family moving into a house by a cemetery, and then shit starts going down. This is a great film all around. Great atmosphere. Just the atmosphere in this film is fucking amazing. Amazing. Fulci captured it so well, and everything about this film works so well, except for the little kids dubbing in the voice. It's just atrocious, and it's too bad because that's always the first thing I think of when I think of this, even before how brilliant the movie is that little fucking kid, man. He was also in Manhattan Baby too, which is funny too because his voice is dubbed in that movie, and it's a totally different voice. It's fucking bizarre. But yeah, House by the Cemetery. Everybody knows this one. Definitely check this one out. Number 4. Number 3 is a slasher film that I can watch over and over again. Got one of the most bizarre killers pretty much of all time, in my opinion. And that is the New York Ripper. It's about a dude who quacks like a duck that's going around killing women, and follows the investigation. This is just a really fun film, really cool. Got great kills in it. The end fucking kicks ass. The end is so awesome in this. This is just it's a great movie. Great. It's got really bizarre scenes in it too, like I always thought the scene with the girl or the woman there that gets her little or gets her pussy fucking rubbed by the toe. That part is just so bizarre to me, man. But if you haven't seen it, you can look forward to that part. But yeah, Fulci at his best, in my opinion. New York Ripper, check it out. Number 3. Number 2. Now this was hard. These could probably flip spots, in my opinion, for me at least. But number 2, I'm gonna have to go with on today is The Beyond. I recently watched this again, and this movie's fucking fantastic. I don't know how anybody couldn't like this movie, man. It's just so good, and the end is like one of the most brilliant endings ever, and just the atmosphere he creates with the end is so awesome. Great kills, good story, just good pace. It just keeps me intrigued. I really love this film, man. I think it's just brilliant. I wish there was more films like this, actually. But yeah, The Beyond by Fulci, number 2. Most people know it. Check it out if you haven't. And number 1, I had to go with my baby that I watch all the fucking time, and that's Lucio Fulci's Zombie. Now, one of the reasons why I watch this movie so much, because this movie has the fattest zombie ever in it, and it just cracks me up. You never see really fat zombies in a film. No. But seriously, I know I really do like that part with the fat zombie on the boat, but I don't know, man. There's something about this film. It just fucking just works all around for me. I love the look of the zombies. I love the zombies when they're coming out of the ground. I think they look fantastic. Just cool, man. I love the setting of it, you know, being in New York and then, you know, and then off New York. But I don't know, man. I fucking love this movie, man. I think it's great. But everybody knows zombie. It's nothing new. Everyone's talked about this one. You can't say anything new about it. But yeah, so that's my top 10. I'll recap it here. House of Clocks at number 10. I definitely recommend this one. It's so underrated. Number 10. Number 9, Cat in the Brain. Number 8, The Psychic. Number 7, Lizards in Women's Skin. Number 6, Don't Torture a Duckling. Number 5, City of the Living Dead. Number 4, House by the Cemetery. Number 3, The New York Ripper. Number 2, The Beyond. And of course, number 1, Zombie. Or Zombie 2, or Zombie Flesh Eaters, or whatever the hell you want to call it. It's a great zombie movie. But yeah, so there's my top 10 Lucio Fulci films. And yeah, like I said, that was just his horror films. He's done so many other types of films in different genres. So I just wanted to do the horror films because he has such a big filmography. It was just easier to do, but yeah. Anyways, Moose616 signing off. Thanks for watching, and subscribe and leave comments. Peace out, homies.